Let's start with a quiet observation, something we all know about the places we work.
It's a simple truth, isn't it? Day in, day out, the business keeps running. Projects get delivered, customers get served, the objectives are met. On the surface, it all seems to work.
But let's be honest, it's not because the system is perfect. It works because people are constantly compensating for its imperfections. We're the ones bridging the gaps, smoothing over the rough edges, just finding ways to make it all hang together.
And, most of this effort is completely invisible. It's just the normal way of things, not some special exception. It's a constant, quiet hum of compensation that keeps the entire structure stable. So, into this delicate, human-maintained balance, we're now introducing something new, an element that doesn't compensate, an element that only tests. We talk about organizational AI as progress, the promise of speed, of efficiency, but its immediate reality is something far more revealing. AI isn't just another helpful colleague, it's an unsparing stress test for the organization we already have. And here's the crucial difference. For years, our systems have run on human intuition. We improvise, we interpret, we use our experience to figure out what to do when instructions are unclear. And AI does none of that.
And AI only does exactly what is defined. And where that definition is missing, it just fails. All those informal workarounds, those quick calls to a colleague that actually get things done, they suddenly become visible system failures. The very improvisation that kept things running now just generates an error message. What used to be a solution is now flagged as a problem.
This stress test reveals something that's been there all along. We can even give it a name: organizational debt. It's the grand total of all the invisible fixes, all the little patches people have been applying for years to make a flawed structure function. AI doesn't create this debt, it just brings it mercilessly into the light.
And when that debt is exposed, well, the burden tends to fall on a specific kind of role within the system.
Think about your own organization for a second. When a process breaks down or a definition is missing, where does the buck stop? Where does that ultimate responsibility land?
There's a way to describe this position. It's that point in the system where the formal structure gives way, but the need to deliver an outcome, that remains.
We call this archetype the Centurio. This is the person who holds full responsibility for an outcome, but, and this is key, lacks the formal mandate to control the tools and processes needed to achieve it. But let's be really clear, this isn't about a specific person. It's a structural trap.
And this is so important to get. When someone is held responsible for things they can't actually control, this is not a failure of their leadership, it is a failure of organizational architecture.
Understanding this brings us to the whole point of this reflection. So what do we do with this new, maybe uncomfortable, clarity?
First, it's vital to be clear about what this exploration is not. It is not a how-to manual.
It offers no simple answers because, frankly, there are no five-step solutions for deep structural problems. It doesn't pretend to offer any. Instead, what it offers is something more fundamental. It offers language, so you can actually describe this pressure. It offers an orientation to help you understand your position, and it offers a space to simply think.
It's really just a mirror. It doesn't tell you what to do. It simply helps you see, maybe for the first time, the real weight that you and your organization are already carrying.
And so, the invitation here isn't to act faster or to do more. It is an invitation to pause, to gain clarity, and to ask a different question. How can we stand more precisely in the face of this pressure?
Leonard the Centurio, a think space for responsibility in the age of organizational AI.